Hey, it's me. So, it is 7:53 in the morning. I've been up for almost 4.5 hours. um, I just got out of the shower, which is why my hair is wet and I'm not completely dressed. Um, some of you are probably wondering why I did not post a video yesterday. But I just want to tell you guys about the fuckery that went on in my life yesterday. So, because it totally pertains to why I did not post a video yesterday. I was actually asleep, like, all day. But I will get to that. So, yesterday morning, I go to cash a check. And I get to the bank. I'm like, alright. Give the woman the check. I signed it, everything, like I do just about every week. And she starts typing on her little computer, doing what she normally does. And then the two most feared words in the English language come out of this woman's mouth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the fuck are you saying? Uh-oh. Uh-oh what? 5 places that you never want to hear the words uh-oh. The doctor, the mechanic, when you're on a shopping spree, when you're getting your hair done, and when you're at the bank. I was at the bank. She said, uh-oh. So now I'm freaking out. I'm like, uh-oh what? Like, what could possibly be uh-oh? Like, I can't overdraw because I don't put money in I have a bank account so I can cash checks. That's it. I don't keep money in my bank accounts. I don't withdraw money. I don't have a debit card. I cash only. Cash and carry. That's Gianni. So, I'm like, alright, what's uh-oh? She looks at me and says, your account is closed. Your account's been closed. I'm like, what do you mean my account has been closed? I didn't close my account. What do you mean it's closed? She says, it's been closed since November. November? It is April. That's 5 months. Apparently, my account has been closed for 5 months. 5 months. I've been cashing checks. I've been acting like a normal bank account for 5 months, and it's been closed. I do not understand that. Why suddenly, miraculously, yesterday, they decided to tell me this shit. Like, are you serious? So, I'm like, alright, what do I do? Can you cash it? She's like, we can't cash this check. You have to take it to the bank it was written out to. I'm like, alright. So, I go in this little office thing, trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get my bank account back. And the woman tells me, she's like, oh, we can't reopen an account after 30 days. Well, maybe if I would have gotten a notice in the mail, or if I would have gotten like shot me an email like, hey Gianni, by the way, we're about to close your account for service fees. Service fees. I pay taxes, just to let you know. You don't need my service fees. You get enough money from me. And what the fuck? I didn't even know they had service fees. What is a service fee? How much is that? So that's beside the point because my account's closed. So I'm asking this woman, I'm like, how am I supposed to get my account back open? She's like, well, basically, you just have to start all over again. So you just have to set up an account and pay the $50 deposit. I'm unemployed, highly unemployed, like to the maximum. I don't have $50 just to give you guys to be like, oh, hey, open up an account. No, are you kidding me? $50? I was like, whatever, dude. I was like, thank you for your time, and I just left. So, I'm on my way to get this check cashed at the bank that it was written from. And it was kind of early. Alright, it was like 11. But it was still a little early. And I was just in this frazzled state. And I was trying to hurry up and get home because I had to catch the bus. It was just a lot. So, I went to First State Bank because that's the bank that the check was written from. I go in there, and I go to First State Bank, and the woman Then she was so nice. She looks at me and goes, "Do you have an account?" I hand her the check and she's like, "Do you have an account here?" I'm like, "Well, no, but this is the bank that the check is like from. This is where the account's at." And she's like, she looks at me with the kindest little white lady eyes and she's like, "This check is from First Trust Bank, whatever." And I was like, I felt so stupid. Took the check to the wrong bank, expecting them to cash it. Like, oh my god. I'm so glad that I was being nice yesterday and like wasn't being like a total ass, because I really would have looked stupid if I would have went in there like I felt and just be like, "Cash this check." So yeah, I took it to the wrong bank. Highly embarrassed. So I was like, "Alright, thank you." So I leave. I get outside and realize I have no freaking clue where the bank I'm supposed to be going to is at. So I had to walk back in there after already embarrassing myself once and being like, "Where exactly is this bank?" So they tell me and I'm like, oh my god, totally knew where the bank was the whole time. So I get there, they cash my check, and I go home. Then, because believe me, there's more fuckery to my day. So then I leave, I get home, and I go and I catch the bus to my friend's house. And I go and we're hanging out. And I leave like an hour and a half later, something like that. And as I'm leaving, I start to feel sick. Now, some of you know I have hypoglycemia, which is like the opposite of diabetes. I have naturally low blood sugar, so when I don't eat, my blood sugar just gets lower. And it gets to the point that I get queasy and I feel like passing out. And so once I did pass out in the gym locker room. That was insane. I woke up in the hospital. It was not good. So yeah. So by this time, it's like 1, almost 2 in the afternoon. I started thinking back, and I have not eaten like all day. So I'm like, crap, I gotta get home. So I'm like waiting for the bus. I'm standing there. I'm like swaying back and forth. My stomach is hurting so bad. Like I feel so sick. Like my whole body just feels like dead. Like it's like like draining. Friggin', I get on the bus. I don't really remember the whole ride because I was trying. I'm like trying to get it together. I'm like, dude. And I'm like shaking my head. They probably thought I was either like drunk or schizophrenic, the rest of the people on the bus. Because that's really all I remember is like shaking my head and going, dude. Like trying to freaking, I don't know what I was trying to do. I was trying not to pass out. But every time I shook my head, it felt like my brain was like wobbling, like smacking the sides of my skull. So I eventually had to stop doing that. I was trying so hard not to pass out. I walked into my house, and thank God my mom had already like cooked dinner. So I didn't even take my coat off. Like I washed my hands, hat and sunglasses still on. I ate like a ton of food, and then I went to bed. And that was at like 2:30. Went to bed at 2:30, woke up at 4 this morning. I did wake up for like 20 minutes last night. It was like 9. My mom woke me up right before she went to work. She's like, "I'm leaving to work." I was like, "What time is it?" What? Yeah, it was terrible. So I literally just woke up like 4 hours ago. So yeah, but on the plus side, I'm doing laundry, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know. My day was just so ridiculous yesterday. Like the part of it that I was awake for, terrible stuff. But yeah, I just thought that you guys should know that and would enjoy the fact that I got an uh-oh at the bank and almost died. So yeah, I just woke up from my coma, so yay! But shout outs, Nikki, aka Michaela, I love you. You're so cute. Totally just kidding. I mean, not kidding, but no homo. That's about it. Have a good day.